Hi again, boys and girls. This lesson will continue the work we've been doing. We've been comparing and ordering numbers. Below will be a video, it really should say at the moment because I haven't put it there yet, to the lesson. If you need help, I'll basically give you the same exact sheet already filled in. And then the video would be right here in this section. But obviously, since I'm making the video right now, I can't also simultaneously put that in there. All right, so this is going to be from your assessments work. So I just kind of tried to copy paste it the best I could by changing some of the numbers around. Label the units in the place value chart below. Draw a place value disk to represent each number in the place value chart on paper. So again, we had kind of decided, since you guys had done like the 7 million different things with the place value disk, that we didn't need to do those. Again, in terms of those, you would just go back through and go ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, and it's okay if it's not going to quite fit. 10,000s, 100,000s, and millions. Okay, and obviously I didn't have time to really format that correctly, nor am I really worried about it. All right, so we're going to take our two numbers. One is 40,105. We're just going to, instead of doing the dis, I would just put the numbers in. And then my other number is 4,105. So even though they look a little bit similar, you'll be able to see there they're very different numbers. Okay, so the main thing, whenever I'm comparing numbers, I'm really trying to compare the first place that's different. Even though they both have a 4, a 4, a 1, a 1, a 0, 0, a 5, and a 5, the 40,000 versus the 4,000 is really what changes this. It would kind of be based on this box here, which won't let me click on. Okay, that would be the one that really tells me. So obviously 40,000 must be bigger. Okay, and they were going to want you to, because obviously you can't write on that, like take a picture, complete a place value chart. I would say don't really worry about it. It's not a mandatory thing that you have to do. Like I said, we did plenty of moving the little circle discs around last week. I think you guys got plenty of practice with place value charts. So I wouldn't worry about it. Then there'll be a little kind of typing thing here. You do have to hit, I believe, submit answer to be able to move on to the next problem. So just click something like done inside, or I don't have graph paper or whatever, and then just hit submit, and then it should let you go to the next question. And then there would have been something along the lines of, there probably would have been a question back from this one of which one is larger, and you put either a little less than, greater than, or equal to symbol in there, or things like that. All right, similar to this. So if I'm going to complete the two numbers by using the symbol less than, greater than, and equal to, I always personally like to take it, especially if they're not in standard form, which is just the regular number way. I like to convert that back. So again, I know I have 5 million. That's kind of my biggest number. Then I know I'm going to have these kind of 3 spots, another comma, and then 3 more spots. And I'm not really worried about what's there yet, what's not. I'm just trying to kind of figure that one out. This one also tells me it starts with 5 million. And I know it's going to be that same kind of thing. Then I'm just trying to figure out, well, where would the 4 fit? It's not in the 100,000s place. So I know that's a 0. Didn't tell me anything with 5 zeros. See, the 5 million had 6 zeros after it. There's nothing with 5 zeros. And then my 4. And then again, there's nothing with 3 zeros. That's my thousands place. It didn't tell me any hundreds. And then it's 9 and then 3. And again, all I'm doing is just basically counting. The 5 had 6 spots. The 4 had 4 spots. The 9 had 1. And the 3 is just 3. I'm doing the same thing over here. We have 5 million, then we have 39,000. So in my thousands place, I need 039, and then 097. 5,039,097. Okay, so be careful because at the end, this one has the bigger number, 97 versus 93. What really actually matters is the 40 is being compared with the 39, which tells me obviously then the 40 is bigger. So I would use my greater than symbol. And I would use this one. I can't highlight these, I don't think. Nope. But I would use the one where the mouth is going to face the one that has the 40,000. Remember the opening. All right. Then they're going to ask you some other kind of questions like this. And I took their example and I changed it around. Theirs was all mountains in New York. And I picked ones in Massachusetts, like Mount Wachusett right near us, Mount Watatic right near us. Mount Greylock, I believe, is the highest peak in Massachusetts. So I would be kind of going through in my mind, thinking from least to greatest. Okay, so for me, when I'm looking at them, the smallest one I see is 1,832. Oh, I did a decimal instead of a comma. Right, so that's Mount Watatic seems to be the smallest one. Next smallest one would be Mount Wachusett at 2,005. And then Mount Williams at 2,956. And then the largest one in my chart, like I said, and I believe Massachusetts, is 3,491. I just put those in order from least to greatest. Again, so I'm starting with the smallest one, which on my chart was Mount Watatic, and I'm working my way up to the biggest one, which on my chart was Mount Greylock. And then you're basically going to do the same thing with those numbers. You're just going to put them in order, again, from least to greatest. Remember, this one was number 1, this one was number 2, this one was number 3, and this one was number 4. Again, I changed the numbers around, I changed the order around of which one was where. All right, so that's basically what you're going to be working on today. Those are really the main important examples. There might be things that are slightly different than those. It might have you go from greatest to least or things that are a little different, but that should be the general idea for your assignment.